Hello, my dear Aries. This is your Lenormand cards reading for the following year ahead, which will be 2023. So let me explain a little bit how my reading will work. So the first card will represent the main energy, which gonna lead you through the year. The second card will represent January, February, and March. Then you have this card for April, May, and June. This card will represent July, August, and September. And the last card will represent October, November, and December. So let's begin. So the main energy, which will be the most important for you, my dear Aries, will be bear. The bear. So it predicts for you your strong position all this year. Strength, authority, support, and influence, which will lead you through the year. This is a very positive card, my dear Aries. The bear is powerful supporter or a friend who will have a huge influence to your life. Now, expect at your work strong and trustable colleagues or partners if you are more interested about your work. Someone will help you or situation will be very favorable towards you. This card advises don't forget to be diplomatic with powerful people who will have authority in 2023, okay? For some of you, the bear card can indicate jealous and determined man, competitor, colleague, or boss. So you will know who that strong person is in your life, but basically this is the main energy which gonna lead you. So it can be your energy or it can be someone else who will have that kind of energy and will do big influence to your life in the next year. So let's begin with month. So let's go in more details. So the first card you have a park card, okay? And the park, or sometimes it's called garden park as well. The main meaning is society, friendships, and people. So a park is a place where we can to relax, rest, and communicate with other people. But don't forget, park is also a goosey place. Generally, this is happiness. This is card of happiness, parties, and optimism as well. It is often associated with bohemian style, artistry, open homes, loud parties as well. I see celebration in this card. Celebration mood. Might you will receive an invitation to birthday party, concert or theater, or any kind of party. It is very possible, this card is saying, to meet new people, interesting and useful people, or lover, or to find a new friend somewhere where you will be out, okay? But remember, it won't be deep feelings or strong connection with someone who you're gonna meet new. It will be interesting connection, but it won't be very committed. More likely, you will experience pleasant and without commitment union in January, February, or March. Okay. Now let's move forward to the next card. So the next card is Horseman or Rider card. This is how I call it, and it represents April, May, and June. So you will hear very important news in April, May, or June, or possible information useful. It can be a phone call, email, parcel, or like SMS message. This card can mean a specific person or guest who will bring this news. Sometimes this card can mean a connection with other countries as well. April, May, and June. And for some of you, horseman can indicate hope, new plans, ideas, or a solution for a problem. Also, it predicts moving forward or very fast development as well. Okay. Now, what cards predicts you for July, August, and September? Represents the red card. So the red card represents loss or collapsing. Someone might try to steal from you something. For others, it can mean loss of prosperity, household appliance failure, accidents, and diseases. When this card appears, it is very possible that some of your things or belongings will disappear magically, even when belongings will be put in the right place. And this card advises to pay more attention to your safety, especially where will be many people. Do regular checking also. It would be a good idea to have insurance. If you want to know about your relationship, this card says everyone will take care only about themselves. So I see very selfish connection with someone, very possible. Selfishness will appear in connection, basically. Sometimes this card speaks about sexual perversion as well, so just keep in mind this. And in professional matters, red card indicates crisis or not successful dealings, financial loss, cheating or stealing. So yeah, you will choose which meaning is more closer to your life story. And me, I'm gonna move forward to the last card, which is this one, and it represents October, November, and December, as I said before. So you have broom card. So traditional interpretation of this card is arguments, conflicts, and disharmony in family, between parents and children, between partners, or between brothers and sisters, but can be arguments between relatives as well, friends, or between colleagues. So you will know better with whom, but yeah, this card basically speaks about conflicts, arguments, and disharmony in family. Also, it represents punishment for some of you and or undeserved. This card advises be careful, don't trust unchecked or unknown people, don't do questionable contracts, don't sign questionable contracts. And at work, there is possibility of bad employees cleaning. Remember, a new broom sweeps in a new way. So if you will have a new boss at the end of the year, that boss can behave the way you wouldn't expect, because everyone has their own way. Now, also it can be old contracts which will be reviewed. Also, it can mean that work conditions will be changed, for some of you. And if you're interested in relationship, this card says don't be afraid argumenting or fighting with your partners, with your lovers, because in these months you will have to sweep your environment from rubbish and refuse everything what won't be unnecessary. Let's say connection which will be not needed anymore. You just will sweep away and will clear your life path for better opportunities, or when you will start argument with Jesus. This is hard. This word is so hard for me. When you will start fighting with your partner or lover, you will find a solution through that communication. Yeah. So it's not always negative card. So it depends how you're gonna look at this. I hope you like. This is my reading for the next year for you, my dear Aries. If you like, please press like and subscribe. I would appreciate a lot, because this action would help to keep this channel alive. And remember, you are your life creators, and only you decide what kind of year will be ahead. I'm just reading what cards are saying, and it is up to you how to accept these cards, because the same card can have many meanings. But in general, I'm gonna tell you this card is positive. This is neutral card. This is two negative cards, okay? But it really depends how you gonna accept them. Okay, I wish you a very good year ahead. Wishes, love, happiness, prosperity, health, money, everything what you wish for. Kisses, and I'll see you next time.